Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to sit down and chat with you about some of the things that I have decided to focus on in 2021. So I originally wasn't planning on sitting down and doing a formal video like this, but I saw some of my friends do it and I really liked theirs, so I thought, well, why not? It's a good way to start the new year. So let's start with my channel. So there are a couple things that I really want to focus on this year to try and help the channel grow, but also just give it a little bit more variety. I found towards the end of the year, last year, that I felt like I was in a rut. I joined Booktube because one, I love Booktube and I love reading and I love books, and I thought it was just a really great way to get myself started into YouTube and give me some things to talk about. But quickly discovered I am so not the best at describing books. I do, of course, have reading goals for the year, so I hope to read 50 books this year. That was the goal that I had for myself last year as well. I didn't meet it, but honestly, I didn't meet it because I stopped reading, I think in like October, because life gets crazy. So the last part of the year, the last 3 months of the year are very, very busy for me at work, and I tend to work longer hours. And I just found that I did not have time to sit down and read as much as I wanted to. And I also was like, but I've been listening to too many audiobooks this year, so I need to sit down and read, and it just became this thing. So my goal is 50 for 2021, and I honestly, I'm not going to give myself a hard time if it's a physical book, an audiobook, or an ebook. I feel like they're all reading. They're all books. You're experiencing a book no matter what medium it is, and so I count that. I count them all. So my goal is 50. I do have some more focuses that I want to get through in 2021, such as I want to read the Thorn of Glass series. I want to finish Keeper of Lost Cities with my niece and nephew. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I mean, it literally took us like 8 months to read Exile. We're still not done with it, but that's fine. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. I also want to read the Kyoshi duology that's out right now by FCE. So I want to do that, and I have more goals, and you will see them in my reading journal setup. Another focus that I have for the year isn't necessarily completely about the channel, but we would like to focus on traveling more, and we know that there's the Rona is still around. The zombie apocalypse can happen at any time. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus on just traveling around Oregon. I have not seen that much of the state. I think Jonathan has seen more of it than I have. And so we're going to try and incorporate that in as much as possible. Of course, we have to be very mindful of the financial cost that comes with that, because we do have some finance goals that we want to meet this year as well. So we're going to probably do some weekend trips, maybe a day trip here and there, and we are just going to take you along with us. But we really want to see our state and stay just kind of in our own backyard, see what Oregon has to offer. I feel like Portland gets most of the attention here in Oregon, and I think there's just so much more that this state can offer everybody. So we're just gonna go. I do have some other personal goals that I'm not sure that I'm going to vocalize here in depth, but definitely things like getting more active, just being healthier, and reducing my waist. I got this idea from my friend Mackenzie Taylor Martin. I will link her channel down below. I met her this year through the Lake Life community, and she's really inspired me this year just by the videos she puts out and who she is as a person. So in her 2021 goals, she said that she wanted to reduce her waist, and I just thought that was brilliant. I was like, oh yeah, because I found, particularly last year, I was hoarding a bunch of like items like soap. I just was afraid I was gonna run out of hand soap. Y'all, if you know me at all, I have to have hand soap. Like, I have to have hand soap. So I bought a lot of individual bottles of soap. Well, that's not very eco-friendly. So being conscientious about stuff like that, buying more in bulk so that you reduce your waste, things like that. So little bits at a time. But that is a focus that I have for this year. It'll cost me a little bit more money in getting things like soap dispensers, and I want to switch to beeswax wrap instead of plastic wrap. So all of that costs money, so it'll be a long process, but it is going to be a focus that I have. And then I also want to include more cooking specific videos. I want to do a cooking series of videos, and some of them will be bookish. Like in Vlogmas, I did a bookish cooking video where I did cinnamon cornbread muffins because I read about it in the book that I was reading. And I was just like, that sounded amazing. I want to make that. Let's film it. So I did. So I want to do that, and I do have another one filmed that I did a couple months ago, so I will edit that and post it, and I'll make sure that everyone knows that I did record that like months ago. But it is something I want to do. I love cooking, and I think that it would be fun to incorporate that into my schedule of videos. And with that, I want to be more consistent in my posting, so I hope to be posting Tuesdays and Fridays. Wish me luck. Tuesdays are pretty good because I have the weekend to edit and everything. It's the Friday ones that kind of, you know, I have not been consistent on the Friday ones in 2020. So I am going to focus on that for 2021 and post 2 times a week. Also have a channel goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I got up to 31 in my first year of YouTube, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So thank you everyone who subscribed, and I appreciate you being here, and I hope you stick around with me in this next year. I hope that we'll have a lot of fun. But yes, I do hope to get to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. That is it for some of the things that I want to focus on this year. Let me know in the comments below some of the things that you are focusing on. Maybe I might steal some for myself. But you know, thank you for being here with me and being on this journey. I really appreciate it. This has been a fun year for me on YouTube, just something fun to do, a new hobby. I don't know why I like talking into a camera, but I do, so that's a little weird, but it's fine. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2021. We can do it. We survived 2020. 2021 started a little crazy, but we can do it. We got this. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.